The second Sunday in Ordinary Time. We always read stories in the Bible to teach us first about Jesus. The second person is important in that story. It's Mary, the mother of Jesus. So, first person, Jesus. Sometimes we think Jesus spent all his time kneeling, praying, or preaching, or helping people who were sick, healing people, giving them food. That's right, that's true. But we see Jesus went to a party. Jesus enjoyed being a party. He enjoyed drinking, eating with his friends. Maybe, sometimes you see pictures of Jewish men in a circle dancing around. You've seen that. Maybe Jesus was dancing too. It means Jesus is human. Jesus is exactly like us. He enjoys being together with other people, with friends, with family. He enjoys it. Then his mother comes over and says to Jesus, there's a problem. That wine has run out. Problem is why? It means the wine gone means that party is going to collapse. It's no good. It's a failure. The new husband and wife can be embarrassed. Celebration of their wedding, it's no good. It's a failure. Mary has already seen that she loves the couple. She asked Jesus, please help them. You're friends with them. Maybe they are in our family. Jesus says, why do you come to me? My time, my hour is not yet. Means what? An hour, a time. Jesus' special time, that word, means time Jesus is going to be fully obedient to what God his Father wanted. It means Jesus would be crucified, die on the cross, suffering terribly. And he's not yet become famous, not yet begun traveling around preaching to people, not yet giving help to people. Maybe Jesus begins to show God's power in himself, then people are going to keep flocking to him. He's going to feel overwhelmed. Then Jesus knows his enemies are going to come against him. Jesus is a little reluctant. He doesn't want to start right now. Prefer to put it off a bit. But Jesus wants to obey God, his Father. Jesus listens to Mary, his mother, and he says to the servants, fill them with water. We see, what water? We have enough water. Wine has run out. What are we doing with water for? And Jesus says, please, fill it with water. Take some, bring it to the head steward, and he tasted it. It changed. Become wonderful, sweet wine. Why? Jesus wanted to show all the people there that God is wonderful. The wonderful grace was touching them. God was with those people in that wedding celebration. God is in Jesus, doing God's only will. It's doing something only God can do, showing power. Jesus shows kindness, love to the people there. Didn't want them to be embarrassed, or Jesus showed love to them. The story is also another person in the story. It's Mary. Mary was interesting. Who noticed the problem in the party? Who first saw it, that was falling apart? Who was the first person to notice it? A man? No. It was Mary. She noticed it first. She saw the problem. Those two people, the couple, is going to be embarrassed. The wine has gone out. She asked Jesus. Seems Jesus has answered, it's rude. Why are you asking me? Why are you bothering me? It's not yet my time. But remember, Mary knows Jesus' heart. Knows Jesus is a little bit afraid, a little bit reluctant. Mary knows Jesus' heart, his kindness, his willingness to do anything to help other people. Why? Mary was with Jesus when he was growing up. Mary knew Jesus best of all. Mary gave birth to Jesus, that's right. But then he grew up, and Mary gave him food, made his clothes, washed his clothes, saw him grow up, taught him how to pray in the Hebrew language. She taught him how to be a good person in a small little town. When Jesus grew up, the best person closest to him was Mary. For us Catholic people, Mary is very important. Why? Mary saves us? No. Jesus saves us. We worship Mary? No. We worship Jesus, worship God, that's right. Worship Mary? No. But Mary is the mother, the Son of God. Mary is closest with Jesus, knows Jesus best of all people. Mary is very powerful influence on Jesus. That's why we pray to Mary, asking her to help us. And Mary, your kind mother, like all of you who are mothers. Your mothers love your children. You want your children to be happy. You try to teach your children the right way to live, how to have a nice life. Mary was the same. She taught Jesus. Mary knows Jesus best of all. We honor Mary. Not equal to Jesus, no. But she was very high, best friend of Jesus. Better than all the other people. It happens in the story, it happened in a wedding. You're thinking a wedding, oh, it's nice. Two couple love each other and they're married, they have life together. Sometimes you who are husbands and wives, you know marriage is perfect, wonderful time. Always? No. Sometimes it's a struggle, sometimes it's hard, you know that. But no matter, you stay together. Why? You love each other. Let me end with a story. There was a couple who were married for many, many years. They raised a family, nice house, but the husband, his mind was going down, Alzheimer's. Wife took care of him as long as possible, then just couldn't anymore. Put him into a nursing home. Every day the wife would go to give his food at lunchtime, give him food to the husband, make sure he ate. The wife brought pictures, showed it. You know who this person in that picture is? That's your daughter. Who is that picture? Do you know who that is? That's your grandson. Another question. Who am I? Father saw the pictures, his son-in-law of his son, and didn't know. Looked to the woman. You love me. And that in a marriage, that's what continues. Two people know each other so well. They see clearly the love in that other person. They're going to forget that. They're never going to forget that. So now we honor Bob Kay. He was married, no. But he had many friends. He saw the pictures there. Christina found many other pictures in his apartment and showed so many times he was going to parties, he had friends, he was friendly, he enjoyed. Upstairs we're going to show some pictures of Bob Kay also. He had good friends. He showed real love, his friendliness, his kindness, his warmth to all the people he encountered. But now we see he's gone. We're so sad, that's right. But we know he's died here on earth. Then he was born to new life in heaven. He's gone here on earth, true, but born to a new life in heaven with Jesus with Mary, with all his sister, with his mother and father, with all in heaven now, right now. I think he's lucky. Bob K. is lucky. You and I feel sad. We miss him. But he's lucky. He's with God, all the angels, all the saints in heaven, family in heaven right now. How wonderful. How wonderful.